Welcome to the Now You Know podcast, a podcast that will guide you to successfully navigate the online world and give you, as a super bonus, some thought-provoking takes on life. Without further ado, here is your host, entrepreneur, marketer, professor, and author, Flavio Salza. We are happy to have you here today. Enjoy the show.
All right, Happy New Year, everyone. Great. So I hope we have a great one, and I wish you guys all the best. So today we're going to talk about when mistakes happen, right? Nobody's perfect. So maybe, you can count that you're going to make mistakes online. And what you need to know is what to do when mistakes happen. So let's suppose you just made a big mistake online, and what comes next? What do you do, right? So, for example, if you are on Twitter and some people do mistakes there, the first thing they try to do is to delete the tweet, right? In hope that nobody saw it, right? But it's a very risky move because depending on how famous you are, everyone gets that screenshot that later on get viral on the internet, and then they show your mistake over and over, right? Because you just said never happened.
Simply incredible. If you've been chasing me your whole life only to fail now, I think that's the worst thing I've ever heard. How marvelous.
Okay, so what is the best approach? Actually, the best approach is very simple. You just apologize, and you just say, "My bad." I made a mistake, and just you follow with a sincere apology, and hopefully, people is humor as well, so they understand that you made a mistake, and people might accept your apology, right? So even with a lot of precautions you learn from checking routine exercise, we already talked about this before, it's very possible that a mistake or two could slip up, right? And again, when this happens, just admit it and apologize. Your listeners will appreciate this better than if you try to hide somehow, or you deny, or, try to make them as a fool, right? But of course, you can expect all the haters to show up when mistakes happen. That's their nature, right? So sometimes if you apologize, you'll be fine with that as well. So, I have experienced some case where haters continue to remind the world about my mistake over and over, after I apologize. But what's happened usually is that I have such a wonderful group of listeners and they, online. So basically they jump in and put the haters back in their place.
Mr. Wonka, I don't know if you remember me, but I used to work here in the factory.
Were you one of those despicable spies who every day tried to steal my life's work and sell it to those parasitic copycat candy-making cads?
No, sir.
And wonderful. Welcome back.
So be always thinking on what is the best for your listeners, right? And that's always your target, your goal, your listeners. And it's the best thing here to do is really, just say a mistake was done, happened, and you just apologize that. So as action, there are more ways that you can, say, I'm sorry, right? So think about 5 more to not really become, I'm sorry, become like a default, right? So you need to be creative as well. So again, be sincere and also creative to say I'm sorry in a different way. You can say my bad, like I said. It was my mistake, something like that. But it needs to come from you, right? Because it's really personal. And so write down those 5 different ways to say I'm sorry. Okay? All right, so that's it for today, and see you soon again. Bye.
Thanks for listening. The Now You Know guidebook is now available at Amazon worldwide. Get your copy on paperback or Kindle. You can also keep up and interact with Flavio Salza via LinkedIn and Twitter. Plus, check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, keep rocking and loving on what you do.